Game of the three, the
Game number three, we've got Japanese versus Abbasid. Magma playing all the three basic civs from the original AoE. And
and
see,
then he. I mean, Abbasid is kind of a notch above.
slightly, well,
French and English.
in the most basic civs, you have got English and French, and then Abbasid is right after that.
Yeah.
With
What do you think?
HRE,
I kind of feel like because of the sim matchup, Punish is going to take this one away. We've seen
uh,
that Magma has been having some amount of difficulty in closing the games out, and that's probably not very good against Japanese because once they get to the death ball point, it's the death ball point, baby. We are running into your base. We are under the town center. We are under your farms. We are samurai everywhere.
yeah, I've noticed that with Japanese, you have this 10-minute timeline that if you don't age to castle before 10 minutes, the samurai mask can be very hard to stop, and after a point, they can dive your TC. They don't care. Anyway, before we talk too much, I want to confirm somebody in the chat that they can confirm that the stream looks fine and that we can continue. Uh, Potato, can you have it? Can you have it open on the
Yep,
side and just
it
tell me?
is. It seems to be
Is this
working. It's
more
on
than point 1 FPS?
144. Yep, it is a lot of FPS.
Okay, that's more. We just need 24 FPS for some cinematic experience. After that, it's viewers' choice,
Nice, nice cinematic experience.
right?
Truly the best FPS to play a video game on. But
Yeah,
as expected, we see a bunch of stone being mined by the Japanese in the early age. Just four villages there. So I'm guessing he is going to go for a second TC or actually only four villages. So I'm kind of suspicious if he is going to go for just the level 1
hmm.
TC upgrade and then just transition into
Yeah,
possibly
four
a 1
villagers
TC
is
play, I guess.
it's very slow because you only get 20% of the gold converted, and
Yeah, usually I think you try to go for five villages on the stone, and we do see him also chopping a bunch of wood. So actually,
y-
maybe he's not looking for the tier one.
I know what this build order is. I'm not a
I don't
Japanese
know
main,
what this build.
so I have no
I don't
idea.
know what this build order is either.
Will in punish we will trust, and we'll see how he plays it. On the other side, Magma is clicked up. He's aging. Very nice thing for Abbasid, that 4 minute 10 seconds, and he'll be in feudal. Our, uh, I am hoping that he's not going to be traveling all the way across just to save 50 wood. Smart decision.
Tonks,
No, looks like that is this. He will be traveling all
stonks.
this way.
He is saving 50 wood, my man.
But at what cost? Well,
Everything. Maybe he just puts down the second TC there, and he's maybe it's actually very big.
yeah,
But
and
for now, Magma hasn't really scouted Punish's base, and I'm not sure what's going on over there. It's 4 minutes 30, and Punish has not clicked.
4 minute 30 finally it's the Kura storehouse.
For a
So
storehouse with three villages at 4 minutes 40
I think
seconds, this is madness. Punish, you madman.
yeah, Punish is chilling, man. He he's really chilling. He's like, I have
Oh
nowhere to
no,
go.
he just dumped a
Finally,
bunch
it's
of
like,
villages.
bro, 4:30 and I need to be there.
I think Magma should have scouted this by now. He should know that he is pretty clear in the early game.
Yeah,
Uh, there's not really he doesn't really need to worry about samurais or rather Ona Bukati showing up on his stone mine
yeah,
over there, which is definitely a possibility, which is what I actually expected. Punish going for the Ona Bukati opening to try and maybe disrupt a bit, but goes for the pretty
yeah. No,
non-standard. I don't know what
this
this
tells
build order is.
Magma that he can do three TCs.
This is licensed to 3TC right there.
Yeah, and I'm
We have
hoping the
second
third
TC
TC.
on top of the gold, and usually you would put the second TC on top of the stone. But hey, man, like your opponent hasn't aged up. What?
Yeah,
Yes, Japanese can send maybe early samurai, but like I kind of expected maybe early samurai to deny the stone, maybe just own a Bugatti after a quick age up to kind of put some pressure on these resources that are exposed up front. But instead, we see a very slow age up. Second TC is going to come up, but Magma right now is probably building his third TC. So Punish is really, really behind on in terms of.
Yeah, Magma is. I mean, for I would say that TC free, cheaper
Magma
villagers
actually
is one of
is
their
sitting
biggest
on,
bonuses.
yeah, and we see, and I think Magma is putting his third TC down. So Punish definitely is going to be on the back burner as far as tempo is concerned. Magma is going to be producing out of three TCs. He has been completely unchecked. So early game pretty much going as well as it could for the Abyssids, honestly.
Yeah, I am surprised how ballsy Magma feels with this. How forward this TC is. I was expecting that on the deer in the back, but not so
Yeah,
forward.
I think the deer is a better option, or maybe even if he had to put it there, put it between the gold mine and the berries. But interesting
Yeah,
choice. I would
that berry in the
personally think.
back, just because he only gets seven garrison slots, and uh, those
Yeah, you
samurais
can put
can.
archers on top of the cliff, and maybe just 3 or 4 archers, and really, really disrupt that town center. So I don't really like the town center placement there. I think the deer pack in the back would have been way, way, way better. But these players are finished with building their TCs. There is no town center upgrade by Punish. So I really dislike this build order.
Okay, finally
He's
has
going to
enough stone.
finally
I think now
he
he's going to
finally has
upgrade the
enough
town
stone.
center.
Now
Yeah.
he can go for the upgrade. It is in queue, and
Yeah, he finally
we
gets
do
the
see two
daimyo
barracks
man.
coming in. So I'm assuming some form of push is going to come in from Magma. On the other hand, I don't see Magma making any military units. He's just made a bunch of walls. I think he's assuming maybe that Punish is not going to. He does have that one scout in the base of Punish.
And he
I
sees the
don't.
Bugatti, one Bugatti
He sees the Bugatti. He
scene.
sees the Bugatti. He should see this because does seem to be manually controlling the scout right now. So two Bugatti
Oh,
out. He knows that they are going to walk over to his side of the map pretty late, honestly, for una Bugatti to show up to your resources. But it is what it is, and
but
those two
well,
one of them is
they're
taking a detour.
yeah. These are only good as long as you can avoid TC fire because and everything Magma's got is in TC range.
Is
So
directly in the TC5.
yeah.
So those Ona Bugatti are probably not going to be able to do a whole lot. And I don't know if Magma Punish has taken +2 attack yet. Can you check?
Oh wait, nope. And
Nope.
he's not taking any
He
of the
hasn't
attacks.
even taken +1 attack. So those Ona
No,
Bugatti are really not going.
and he's got one. His main TC is I must have forgotten. Let's go back. Magma is producing from the three TCs. And where are the Bugattis? Bugattis are in the back.
No,
They're trying to find if is anything, but unfortunately, they're just going to be fighting with these wolves, making life easier for
let's
Magma.
go. Let's go. Killing them wolves. And this berry is probably the only thing they can.
Yeah, yeah. This is the only thing that can be, and
And
this is the
it's
last
almost
berry.
out. It's almost out. I like you could just ditch it at that point, honestly. And
And I like that
I
Magma
don't
is
know what's
scouting in the front. He's constantly checking what's being built. He scouts the stable, and I think he also sees the barrack. So Magma has
for
an
four
idea.
barracks. If I see 4 barracks, I have alarm bells going off in my head. But there's
Yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
nothing being produced over there.
Oh, might actually get a kill.
Nope. It's
Oh
going to
no,
be a garrison, and that's going to be a lot of. He does decide to stick it for the dive. There's one on a Bugatti going down. There should be the second one also going down shortly, and it
honestly,
seems
that
that
it took way more TC fires than I was expecting.
Punish is still killing wolves.
Well, those wolves are the first enemy. Magma is second. One mistake that okay, never mind. I was gonna say that hopefully Magma is not planning to fight in this age, but no, he's not. He's going for military wing. Perfect, because you do not fight Japanese in this age. That's a stupid thing to do. You want to
Yeah,
fight
and
Japanese?
he has been given the opportunity to just freely age up. It can be pretty tough once they get their farm eco up and just start pumping samurai. It can
Yeah.
be pretty rough to just fight them in the feudal age, but it looks like Magma won't find out what that's like, at least in this game, because is halfway up to castle, and honestly, there is no military yet from Punish, and he's down by almost 20 villagers. He has
Okay, what's up with
done
this, dude?
going.
His daimyo manor is still not producing. Am I? Is it not showing up here, or is he actually not producing these?
That's like
Is
what
this a
the.
bug, or he has just not produced villagers from this TC?
I mean, we can just watch for a while. There are no villagers popping out of it, so that's
Yeah, no.
generally not a
Is
good sign.
I mean, is this a bug that it does not show up? Okay, he's
I
also
don't
going for
think.
floating gate. Yeah, well, Punish, if you're watching this, just check what's up. What kind of hotkey changes you have made that removes this from your TC's hotkey.
Yeah, I think Punish probably maybe messed up a control group. He probably thinks he's producing two TCs, but he is not, and the result of that, he is almost 25 villages down already.
Yeah, still no TC. He's
In
got
another
five
another
barracks
two
though.
to if he does not start producing from that second TC in another 2 to 3 minutes, this game is practically over. We have the Daimyo mana up on the secondary TC as well right now, and it's going to be third age for both of these players. And Magma honestly has been in third age for a bit now. Military pop has gone up a bit. Couple of walls coming up for Punish for now. Now the way I see it, Punish needs to kind of just hold out for a while and maybe somehow find a good fight because he's looking in a really rough spot right now.
Yeah, that's well 30 villager lead. That's a big lead, and
Yeah,
it's going to grow.
he's
It's going to
practically
grow.
he's on one TC because one of his TCs was idle, and we saw the very same thing in the last game where he had two TCs but he wasn't really producing from
You mean that
them
Zushi
all
game?
the. Yeah, Zushi game, the last game. He had three TCs, but he wasn't really producing, so he ended up actually having less villagers than Magma at like for
Yeah.
well, not even most, all of the game. And we have some military units coming out. We have a mixed bag over here, a little bit of everything. Magma seems to be going for, and I honestly do not recommend that against Samurai because those units can be pretty strong. But he does have,
Well, he's got crossbows. So he needs
he's got seven
crossbows
crossbows.
and
Yeah,
something to tank early. Just those men at arms. That's all. Look
there's no.
at this. Oh, Magma almost scouts this gold mine, but he will. He is moving there. Nah, never mind. He's not moving there. He sees the gate, but nothing else. Well,
Yep.
those
Although,
wolves versus Punish. Wolves have finally won. They finally got a kill on Punish's villagers. Very sad
oh dear. So
that
that's why he
Japanese.
was killing them all.
I'm telling you,
The
man.
funny part is it credits as a kill for Magma in the UI.
Oh, really,
He's
it
killed a
does.
villager, bro.
Awesome,
The-
man. So,
the-
so it's a
These
it's
are
two
the
v one. It's a 2v1. Magma
these
and
are the
wolves.
insane mind games we expect from a conqueror player.
he
Every single thing that he did in this game led up to that wolf killing Punish. Punish thought he was safe. He was
well, he's
not.
been feeding back to the wolves just to tame them, make sure they are on their side,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
and because
Magma
Punish
is
only farms
pretty
those
nice.
Punish's
I
farms are
love how
not doing
Magma
it.
is just nice and cozy in his base. I think he does not realize how ahead he is right now.
Yeah. It's going to be almost a two villager difference. Okay, finally, villagers being produced by Punish. Um, Shintopi is carrying a relic. By the way, I just noticed that Magma did not. Yeah, Magma, even last game, he did not collect any relics, and same thing this time, not collecting any relics.
That's how I like to play, although I am just in feudal most of the time.
Well, as a
By the
French
time
main,
we French boys get to yes, it's like holy shit, is that a relic?
oh man, Daimyo Palace for the second TC. The first TC is still only Daimyo Manor, but yeah, that's a lot of upgrade. That means also that many bannermen can be produced. If we look
And
at
looks
the
like the two combatants are going to meet for the first time. That's a
yeah,
lot of crossbows. Side of Manga Punish has done absolutely no scouting at all, and this might end up biting him in the ass. The only way I see him winning
yeah,
this
the
is Magma kind of be getting careless and running the crossbow into the samurai because it's +4 attack bonus that they get does apply to infantry, which includes crossbowmen. So that's something to always be mindful of. Always kite the
Yeah,
samurai.
Punish's army gets countered completely by Magma. As long as those spears are alive. If those spears can be killed somehow, then those horsemen can make some work of those crossbows. But before that, those
Most of
archers
them are
are.
actually it's actually just two crossbowmen and four knights. So the crossbows are just perfectly fine, honestly. And now Punish is going to find himself
Oh,
on the receiving end of a lot of abuse. That Shinto
yeah,
Priest seems to have picked the wrong time to go out on the map.
yeah,
One
but
horseman dropped immediately.
oh yeah, those crossbows are doing it. I see what Magma is trying to do. He sees the whole production of Punish, and he's sitting on it, which is not bad. Once he can sit here, then yeah,
Thing he
no more.
doesn't know is that Punish doesn't have the resources to actually produce from those.
So whose loss is it?
Who's
It's
the bigger
actually
Who's the
Punish is
bigger brain player here? Punish is playing this game on a
4D
different
chess,
level,
man.
right? And
4D chess.
4D, he's playing
You,
4D chess, but it
oh,
looks like Magma
more
is
units
going to
coming.
look to make a sandwich over here.
Yeah. Yep, that's a clean, as expected. Perfect cleanup. Perfect cleanup, and also
The
Magma's
crossbow aren't
crossbows.
really kiting the samurai over there on the bottom side, but that's why the smaller. I mean, you're honestly just fine paying
Yeah,
attention. And
and well,
Punish has no production. Like we talk about how he can't the production, but Punish has resources for like three samurai.
yeah. No, skipping that villager production from this, that was a big, that was a huge deal there. Um,
It kind of felt like Punish has is really not comfortable on the Japanese. His build order kind of seemed
I
all
think
over
I,
the
I
place.
think that build order was not very smooth. But yeah, again, just him being on one TC while he thinks he's on two TC, but actually he was on one TC. You
He
can
was
see
on
this
one
is a
team.
double villager difference. It's never
Yeah,
good when your
he
opponent
ends up
has
not
double
even
villager.
getting the Japanese farm bonus for like majority of the game. I don't think he still doesn't. He didn't even realize like the crystal house was a bit off in placement, and the last set of farms were not even getting the bonus. And
Oh
pretty
yeah, but
rough
no, he
game
does.
for Punish.
The second TC. I mean, the second TC is giving covering the rest of the farms, so he's good in that way.
Interesting choice by him to like kind of split the farms again up again into both TCs, because like that means that none like there are always a bunch of farms that are like the least loved child in the
Yeah.
family.
Well,
They have to make do with the tier
these
one
farms are
burners.
getting the bonus from this TC. I think all of his farms are covered actually. But yeah, the
They are covered, but it's like
big problem right now is the eco. Um, actually not the
the eco
Japanese
difference
food
is
income.
absolutely gigantic right
Yeah,
now, and
the wood
is
difference is big. Food and gold is not that big. Now it's going to be big since uh
it doesn't
punish.
matter at this point. Magma's eco is so ahead, he can just make spearmen and stream them into Punish's base and win that.
Yeah. Okay, wait. This is a 10,000 HP town center, man. Insane. Those gulams are no match for these samurais. Unfortunately, there's also crossbows backing.
Also, like 50 other units behind.
Yeah. So he's gonna need 3-4 rams if he wants to finish this in time.
He can probably just eventually brute force this because it has a lot of HP, but it's still shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
Mangonel.
Mangonel.
Mangonel!
That's a dead
And
Mangonel.
the Mangonel is immediately under threat, and Gulam's going to take it on. It looks like
GG.
Magma is going to get his revenge keep as he tries to keep and punishes.
Oh.
Punish is like, nah, that I punish is like, I am not going to let that keep go up. FF.
You will not have the last laugh. I'll just forfeit before any of that keep is finished. Very well played. I think Magma had this clean game, 3 TCs, then Castle without any unit production worked out for him. Well, it also worked out because Punish aged up, I think 6 minutes or something.
He
So
waits for
Magma
like
had,
6 minutes. I
so
don't know.
Magma
I
had
think
all the time in the world.
Punish needed to Google a build order before this.
Yeah, that build. I'm not sure what the plan was, but it did not work out, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Also,
that
it's
build order is
possible.
actually supposed to go 5 villages on the stone, and then you keep rallying to the food, and
Yes,
then you
yes,
get
I
enough
think it's
stone for
that
two
one.
TCs, and then yeah. But he instead went four on the stone, and then he just never reached up.
Man, very, very fun games. We got our winner, Magma. Punish put up a great fight, and the results is we have expanded the leaderboard on the elite tier to 5 positions. So we've got Punish in the 5th position and Magma on the 4th position. Of course, you cannot challenge the same player again within a week. So Punish has to wait for a week before re-challenging Magma, while Magma gets to challenge the second next person on the leaderboard, which let me check. It is uh, Shake. So Magma can go and challenge Shake if he wants, and if he wins, then Shake is on the 4th position, and then Punish gets to fight Shake without having to wait. So we'll see. No hurry, but very well played. This was first